Let's get into it. If you have a lot of body fat to lose, I was in this position for many years. I was basically obese for most of my life. I only made substantial gains in the last year, and I've been working out for probably 10 years. And all the gains I've made were basically at home. It's just the diet. So I don't recommend cutting and bulking, especially if you're at a higher body fat, because when you have that mindset, you want to cut. And then you're like, oh man, I want to see abs. I want to actually look like I work out. Then the problem is you start losing weight too quick. And then you're like, oh man, I look kind of skinny. I feel weak. I don't like the way I look. I need a bulk. And then you just get fat again and then you stay obese. Like your body fat percentages for male or your female is higher than you would like it to be. So for me personally, I was probably always around 20% body fat for a number of years, 20 to 30. I maintain about 22%, and that's not a physique I like. I don't like that on me. I don't feel great. And I would cut bulk. So I've been 215 and I went down to 150. And I'd go back up to 205, down to 160, go up to 185, down to 170. And I would zigzag just drastically. And in all those adventures going up and down, I feel like I've made no gains. And if you look, I look pretty much the same year after year after year. So what I've been doing now is, especially if you're on the heavier side, eat at a slight caloric deficit all the time. So for example, this is literally what I do. I maintain my weight around 2,400 calories. I'm not super active. I'm at home now. 2,300 we'll say. So I eat at 2,000 calories every single day. You can mix the calories and just say you like having a cheat day. You can do 1,800 all week and then one day have a 3,000 calorie day. But on average, I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day. And when you eat slightly below deficit or your maintenance in a slight deficit, you can actually build muscle and gain fat, and lose fat. And that's literally what I've been doing. I have pictures of me the exact same weight and I look so skinny, and I'm eating slightly less and I'm looking a lot better. And when your body is leaner, you're going to see more of the gains that you're making, and then it's going to give you more motivation. So don't think I have 50 pounds to lose, man, this is going to suck. It doesn't have to suck. You have to look at your progress very systematically. Like, okay, sure, if you take off your shirt, you can tell some differences, and you're starting to see momentum. You can't look at somebody else and think, I want to be like that. And then you message them, hey man, how long did it take to get that physique? Oh, it took me like a couple of years. And they're going to be like, man, this sucks. I don't want to do this. You can't have that mindset, because you have to compare yourself to who you were and where you're going.
Or where you are going, or where you've been.
Because when you compare yourselves to others, you lose motivation. You're like, hey man, he's already there. This is no fair. And then you start playing the blame game. And then you're like, man, this isn't for me. It is for you. You can definitely do it. Anyone can do it. I know it's hard. I've been there. I've been obese, and I've been very skinny. And I've went back to obese and then back to skinny fat. And what I prescribe and recommend is just eat at a slight caloric deficit all the time. So you got to play around with your calories for a couple of days, see where your weight is. Pick up a number, just say 2,200 and stick to it. See how you feel, and make sure you have sufficient protein. I eat about 0.8 grams to 1 gram a day. I used to do 2 grams, which is insane. Like, I don't think it's necessary at all. Eating more protein will keep you full. I can talk about that in another video. But I personally, I'll tell you exactly what I do. I eat about 130 grams to 150 grams of protein a day. I weigh 160 and I feel full. I have good options. Carbs and fats, I don't care. I just mix it in wherever. The more carbs you have, the more satiated you'll be. Fats tend to taste a little bit better, but if I'm not starving, I'm not going to cheat. And that's what I recommend. So don't be afraid to get started. Get started. Don't think about, in 1 year, I'm going to look good. See how fast the week goes by. A week goes by quick. So you have to have that mindset. I'm going to start today. Be good to the person you're going to be in 6 months, a year from now. And look how far you've come in that time. Don't think about you today. Think about yourself in the future and set yourself up to win. See you guys later. So don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Gain train.